A very special happy Veterans Day to all of my brothers and sisters, fellow veterans out there. We sure do got a lot to celebrate this weekend. Yes, I am recording this on Sunday, November 10th, 2024. Veterans Day is officially tomorrow. Me and my buddy Scotty, we participated in the parade here at Lake of the Ozarks, where first time publicly advertised, I guess you could say, this channel, Vets Talkin. I had a couple of really kick-ass looking magnets that I put on the side of my truck with Vets Talkin, had the YouTube and Rumble logo. We had our flags flying on the back of the pickup with the United States Army flag and the Marine Corps flag. And the reason I say this is because I think that that Dax and this is obviously Dax's song featuring Tom, but I think they put this out. It was on Friday because Veterans Day is coming up, and I know these guys are huge supporters of the military, so I think that's what it is. I know that Tom said something along the lines of, if you serve, then you're going to find something is going to connect to you in this one way or another. So I like that. I think this looks really good. I think I saw some pictures. It looks like the guys that they have here are legit soldiers or Marines. They might be Marine uniforms, I think, that they have on. But this looks really cool. It looks like they actually got some real military guys in here. So I think it looks like they might be trying to actually get things a little bit pretty accurate. Not just trying to make it look cool for the audience like Hollywood always does. I saw somebody comment on the thumbnail for the last video that Tom did, and maybe somebody out there actually taught him how to do a proper salute, because he does this weird kind of thing. But I'll forgive him. He's a civilian. He doesn't know. But Tom, if you're out there, if you're listening, bud, I'd love to teach you some proper drill ceremonies and how to do things right. But before we get started, if you could please double tap that like and subscribe. And remember, you can also share us out there, because you don't got to be a vet, just don't get butthurt. You've been warned, all that good stuff. But yeah, for a small channel like mine, every little bit helps. So also drop a comment below. Tell me if I did good or if I suck at the review, if you hate me, do all that good stuff. And tell me what else you'd like me to review. All right, that being said, let's get on here with Dax featuring Tom MacDonald, Soldier. Yeah, those are Marines. That's a Marine uniform.
I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm the one who they call when the times get hard. Yeah, I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. When times get hard, I'm who they call.
I really want to point out that looks really cool. They clearly showed him. They showed Dax here how to move. Watch how he does this. See, he's even got the right posture. Now, one thing that I can say, looking at this, if I want to be nitpicky, he's bringing his head to the rifle instead of the rifle to his head. He's kind of got his head tilted over. That's it's nitpicky, but it's still very cool. Obviously, they showed him some maneuvers and how to operate like this. Right there, though, he had his head straight up. That looks really fucking good. This is awesome. That's dope. That clearly he took the time and trained on this to get it right.
When times get hard, I'm who they call. I'm a soldier. When my back's against the wall, I'm breaking, now I fall. I'm a soldier. I know how it feels to be caught in the rain. Going to war in your brain when depression is staring you right in the face and anxiety's grabbing you, making you shake. But there's people depending on you to be great, so you hide all the feelings and push them away. It's too hard trying to mix it all with the pain. I'm drinking the cool off and it's all in my veins. I'm making these new songs to move on and restrain from grabbing the sword off and going to cock it and aim at these nuanced and people who shame. The role that a man has to play as a husband, a father, a brother, a son to a servant, protecting his family's name. They laugh in your face when you try to explain or express, then tell you they love you without any loyalty, patience, or basic respect. Then expect you to smile every day while I teach you your mind and your soul, your flesh, and you work and you wither away to the day that you can't, and you're broken and nothing is left in your world and you can't even.
Dude, this is good shit, man. Obviously, it's a great message that he's putting out for the military, and he's talking about all the sacrifices that we make. I definitely gotta get Scotty to review this, because these are definitely Marines. I think he's making this across the field. Here's the thing. I know people want to get nitpicky, especially when Trump said soldiers when he was referring to the 13 individuals killed at Abbey Gate in Afghanistan. Not all of them. Most of them were Marines. There was a couple of Navy corpsmen and one Army soldier. But to use the term soldier, I know the Marines could get nitpicky about it, but I think we all understand in the service that it's acceptable. Okay, he's talking about all of us. Same like American Soldier with Toby Keith. He was talking about all services, not just the Army. But nonetheless, yeah, I know. Scotty, our machine gunner, he'd get a big kick out of this. He was a machine gunner, and I know that he'd really like this song.
When times get hard, I'm who they call. I'm a soldier. I'm the one who they call. When my back's against the wall, breaking now will fall. I'm a soldier.
Ooh, yeah. Dude, this is so cool. I wonder, where did they go for this? I wonder if this is actually a train facility, because this looks real. I mean, obviously this is real. They were through the buildings and everything. Now they got the actual Humvee out here. I wonder if they actually got permission to train with the Marines on their base, and this is one of their field training exercises areas. That's cool. I think what Tom was referring to, I was talking about earlier, is maybe they're trying to get all the forces involved here. So they just showed Air Force jets coming in and doing what they do. Fucking, this is cool, man. I love this.
Job is to feed these kids. Be strong, keep feelings within. My papa taught me to protect the weak. A man ain't what he got, a man is what he gives. And when he gives it all, then it still ain't enough. Then he's the one to blame, and no one gives a shit. Never leave a man behind.
I want to point out right away, because maybe because the reason he came out and said my pronouns are he, him, his is because that's a problem with our military right now. One of the big reasons for the lack of recruits coming in. The recruitment is absolutely to shit, and it's because of the woke bullshit they've been putting in our fucking military, and it's killing it right now. Not just with numbers, but we've got leaders out there. General fucking Milley, who said he wants to learn about white rage when what he should be trying to learn about is how to kill the enemy and break their shit. That's what the military is for. Not fucking learn about white rage, not getting trans involved, none of that bullshit. The U.S. military is not a fucking social experiment. Thank God that we got a president coming back in, and Donald J. Trump, who's actually going to focus on fixing our military. I don't know how long it's going to be, but one thing's for sure right now is we've already got world peace coming back right now, because I'm not going to go through all of it, but right now, as it is, the enemies of the United States are backing off. They are changing everything. We got people who are now saying, oh, we want to do peace talks now. We're going to pull this out. We're going to stop doing this. As soon as Donald J. Trump became the president-elect, we already saw immediately world peace start coming back. That's power through strength. That's what we've been lacking for 4 fucking years. Thank God Trump can probably fix it, I hope.
Be strong, keep feelings within. My papa taught me to protect the weak. A man ain't what he got, a man is what he gives. And when he gives it all, then it still ain't enough. Then he's the one to blame, and no one gives a shit. Never leave a man behind. We all crack and break within the hands of time. I got an axe to grind. With anybody trying to identify as a guy, if their chromosomes ain't XY, you would never understand what it's like for a man. Gotta fight with your hands, wanna cry, but you can. If it's right for the fam, you will tighten your pants. Provide a romance, you would die where you stand. Gotta be a bigger man when there's problems. Get judged by the money in your wallet. It's our fault, let's be honest. We built a world that labeled us toxic. Gotta lead and teach and keep the peace and fight the fires and be police. When a man gets tired, he don't lay down to sleep. He take all the heat, don't complain over retreats. Cold world and it's hard times, and our children inherit the land. If you think that being a boy is just picking a pronoun, you should try being a dad. You can build all the houses and fix all the cars and work till you're breaking your back. But the hardest job in the world, being a man.
I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. When times get hard.
All right, I had to see that shot there. This is what our military is supposed to be. Real men doing real man shit, knowing that you could be killed, paralyzed, lose limbs, lose eyesight, traumatic brain injury, at the very least PTSD, and up to most your death, and you could die. And right now we have a generation of fucking pussies who want to chop their dick off. I don't care, put it in a fucking thing. It's not really what they do. Fuck you. We have these people join the military because they're getting free transition, because they can transition their fucking gender by taxpayer dollars. It's amazing that, during the campaign, everyone was hyping up about Kamala wanting to transition prisoners and illegal aliens. But they left out the fact that they're doing it to our service members and we have to pay for it. And on top of that, people don't know this. If they transition and then all the person has to do is claim that they're having some mental issue through the transition, they're non-deployable. They can come in, enlist for 2 or 3 years, get transitioned, and never have to fucking deploy just by simply saying, oh, I'm having mental issues, and then they can get out. And then the government just paid to have their dicks chopped off. Our taxpayer dollars. And that's why this is what Tom is calling out. The ridiculousness of how much these woke policies are killing our military. Well, at least I can say we're killing our military. But it is immensely damaged right now. We have so many woke generals and admirals out there. We have to fucking eliminate so much. And I don't mean violently eliminate fucking assholes out there who want to try to cancel me. Eliminate by getting rid of these admirals and generals, which I mean by firing them. And then we got to rebuild back up because there are so many people ingrained in our military right now that we've got to completely fix things. We've got to build all the way back up again. And I'm faithful. I have faith that it can happen. But this is absolutely what these guys are calling out here. And obviously it's a love letter to the real soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marine, all that good stuff, who are the good guys, who are the real men and women who do their jobs. And I appreciate the hell out of it, guys. Thank you.
I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. When times get hard, I'm who they call. I'm a soldier. I'm the one who they call. When my back's against the wall, I'm breaking now I fall. I'm a soldier. I go to war. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I give you my all. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. Battling feelings I can't even show. Weight of the world on my shoulders is crushing me. People around me, they don't even know. I put on this cape and go save everybody while I'm being shattered and all of my bones. Take on the pressure of being the hero who saves but has no one to help with his own. Demons inside that try to eat him alive. I'm going insane and when I'm out of my mind, I look at the stars and talk to God in the sky. I wait on his words but I don't get a reply. I try to refrain from diving deep so I hold back tears that try to come out my eyes. In this world as a man where we know we can't cry cause the people we love look at us to confide. So I'm silently screaming for help. Life is a battle inside of these trenches, especially when fighting it all by yourself. PTSD from the memories, people who left you for dead and then drug you through hell, leaving you shot deep inside of a shell with stories you hate but nobody to tell. Why you question God if you're soldier?
So now they're getting on both sides. They're showing what happens overseas, the shit that you got to see, and then they're also very well portraying the war that you carry with you when you come home. And I've been out for a long time. The shit that I went through was a long time ago, but it never goes away. Me and Scotty we celebrated Veterans Day on Saturday when we did the parade, and then we went back to Charlie Foxtrot's, one of our favorite veteran bars here at Lake of the Ozarks. Check it out if you ever come by. Check out Charlie Foxtrot's and EC's Bar and Grill, another great one. But we just started sitting around with a bunch of other vets, and then we just started talking, telling stories that some of us never have. And I told one of the incidents when I had an actual legit flashback. I'm not going to tell a story here, but one of the guys was surprised. Like, I've known you for a long time now, and you never told that story. It's like, yeah, I don't usually talk about this kind of shit, and we all agreed it's something that we need to do. We need to be able to talk about it sometimes. We need to be able to talk with other people, peer-to-peer kind of stuff. So, I'm not really, I did this before where saying like, it's great to talk to people. And I had a lot of comments saying, no, I can't, I'm better off by myself. You do you, man. But I'm telling you, it's really great to talk to people when you're holding shit in. It's rough. It's very, very rough to hold all this stuff that's in your head in just for yourself. And if you can find some buddies who had similar experiences to you and let that stuff out, it really helps. It really, really, really helps. And for those guys, especially the young guys, Scotty's a young guy. He's still very freshly with this kind of stuff. For anyone else who's out there and who's young, like this guy right here on this picture, this is clearly a young Marine right here. If he's been through some shit, I'll tell him, man, it's never going to go away, but it gets better. Okay. It does get better. You learn to deal with it. You do. I'm going to stop right there and keep on going with the video.
With stories you hate but nobody to tell. Why you question God if you're soldier? I'm a soldier. When times get hard, I'm who they call. I'm a soldier.
Another great one. In honor of all those who have served and sacrificed their lives. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Dax. Thank you, Dax and Tom MacDonald. I think that was a beautiful song to put out for Veterans Day coming up tomorrow. I really, really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I gotta find I wonder if he's got it in the video description. Actually, I'll check it right now. I want to see if maybe they listed what unit that was, because those were actual Marines. There's no doubt about it. You could even see their, I forget what they call it. They have a special name for it. We don't do it in the Army, but they've got a Velcro thing. It's got their name and a couple of details on there. Let's see. No, it looks like they did not list the unit, but I'm sure it's something we'll be able to find out. And I'll be curious if Scotty might know his unit, know any of these guys. So all right, but yeah, all around, like I was already saying, man, this song is beautiful. It was clearly written because he likely talked to people. I think that he probably talked to people and actually got some insight into what it's really like for guys who get deployed and actually go through the combat, and then when you come home and what you deal with the issues of family and trying to recover with your spouse and your kids while going through all this stuff with PTSD and all the memories and going through your head. And one of the biggest things for me is I lost a good friend right at the end of my last deployment, and I had to deal with that coming home. It was rough. It was very, very rough. But yeah, it's great appreciation for what everyone has done in service to this country, everything that all the service members have sacrificed. And that's what we do for Veterans Day weekend is we honor the sacrifices that service members have gone through and thank them all. And that is different from Memorial Day, where that day is just for the guys that we lost, the guys and gals that we lost. So remember that if you're not familiar, it's perfectly all right. Say Happy Veterans Day. We celebrate. It's like, hey, great us, good us. You know, it's a day where we accept patting ourselves on the back and thanking each other and everything. But Memorial Day, man, don't ever say Happy Memorial Day. That's all about the folks that we lost overseas who gave the ultimate sacrifice. So. Guys, thank you so much for watching. So I really appreciate it. News we got coming up, an awesome Green Beret, former Green Beret will be on the show for Knife Hands on Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern. Frankman, I'm forgetting his first name, but his last name is Frankman. The dude's been on freaking InfoWars and a bunch of other shit, man. So he's going to be a great interview. Thanks to Sergeant Drew Outstanding, one of our guys here. So guys, yeah, come check that out. Check out and make sure you have that notification bell turned on, or follow me at Vets Talking. Drop the Gene, you'll find me on all the social medias, and I'll always give updates on when we're going live, dropping new videos and all that good kind of stuff. So guys, thank you very much. Double tap that like and subscribe if you have not already, and ring that bell for notifications. Be greatly appreciated. And as I said earlier, you can share this out there with everybody, because you don't got to be a veteran to be here at Vets Talking. Just don't get butthurt. You've been warned, and happy Veterans Day.
Oh God! Ah!